Okay, so what we're going to do next is I got some camper lights on. I have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 lights plus this light. We're going to go outside and I'm actually going to unplug the camper. So all of these lights should go out temporarily. Then I'm going to plug them into the inverter and we'll see if we can get some power in here. Also, I do not have my refrigerator on, so we're going to check that also, see if we can get power for the fridge, as well as all of our lights. So check this out. Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're talking about something that's absolutely essential if you're into camping, RVing, or you just want peace of mind during power outages. This is the ALLWEI 2000W pure sine wave inverter. Now we're going to be moving soon and we may end up in our camper during the remodel. So we need some real world scenarios to make sure that we're going to have power while we are temporarily off grid. So what an inverter does is it converts 12 volt DC power from your battery into clean, stable 110 volt AC power. That means you should be able to safely run sensitive electronics like your laptop, CPAP machines, or even a microwave without the fear of frying them. So we're going to test those things out. Now this is what you get in the box. You get the inverter, cables, remote control, and check out these cooling fans. Now, the first test is going to be the essentials. Now, since this does have a 4,000 watt peak surge power, I'm going to post a chart on here so that you can see what you can and cannot do with this. Now, though it could probably handle the camper furnace, I just want to test it with just a space heater, which is 1,500 watts. This means that you can use it in the camper, the shop, or any room of the house with no hiccups and no overload. Now, the cooling system uses dual fans that automatically adjust speed, keeping the unit quiet and cool. Plus, the remote control makes it super convenient if it's mounted in a tight spot like in an RV. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I got some camper lights on. I have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 lights plus this light. We're going to go outside and I'm actually going to unplug the camper. So all of these lights should go out temporarily. Then I'm going to plug them into the inverter and we'll see if we can get some power in here. Also, I do not have my refrigerator on, so we're going to check that also, see if we can get power for the fridge, as well as all of our lights. So check this out. All right, so I am unplugging now, and we shouldn't have any lights because there's no battery connected at all. And so we're going to go ahead and plug into the inverter, and then we're going to power on. Now, we should have lights inside, so I'm going to go check that out. You just heard the microwave beep, so that's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my refrigerator here. And we got refrigerator. Let's go ahead and run that microwave also. Let's do 15 seconds. Oh, and that was too much. That was too much. Okay, so let's go check the inverter and see exactly what happened. Did it just zap my battery? Okay, so we are now hooked back up to 110 rather than the inverter. I'm trying to diagnose the problem and see if we can't get it fixed. Okay, so what I did was I actually sapped my battery. I was not fully charged on the battery, and so we just took the last of the juice. I brought another battery out, smaller, should be enough just to run the lights, and that's all we want to do. So I got it hooked up, and I do have power to the inverter, and what we're going to do is unplug here, and then light should go out there. And now we'll go ahead and plug this in. Hopefully we don't sap this one. This is a fully charged battery. Go ahead and power on. And we should have lights inside. All right, so we do have lights inside. And you know what, just for fun, the microwave is probably going to pull just a little bit more than a space heater. So let's go ahead and give an outlet a try here. You heard the microwave just beep. There, you can see it warming up right there. Perfect. So we could run a space heater, just can't run a microwave. Refrigerator's on. I'm going to go ahead and kick that off just so that we don't lose power again. Again, I'm using a smaller battery, but heck, an inverter running a 30 amp camper, I tell you what, with just the essentials. So if I was to kill all the lights, I could run a refrigerator, which is going to use very little wattage. But the startup for the microwave, that's going to take a little bit. The onboard heater is going to take a little bit. Air conditioner, I probably won't run those off an inverter, but I tell you what, there's a lot of stuff that you can do for sure. Okay, so one really big deal for me, or for RVers, campers, anybody who's off grid, is that these batteries, no matter what battery it is really, you can solar charge them so that you can be completely off grid. Now this 2000 watt inverter with the 4000 watt peak is it's going to run, as you saw, just about everything in your camper, all the essentials anyway. Your heat and cool, you can use a space heater if you need to, or you can use a fan, you know, to keep cool. Doesn't matter. I would probably avoid, with the inverter, I'd probably avoid the onboard heater and the air conditioner, and just use something that's going to be a 110 plug-in, a fan, space heater, things like that, and you're going to be good to go. So if the power goes out at home, this inverter can keep essentials running, your router, a lamp, even a small refrigerator. Pair this with a deep cycle battery and you've got a solid backup power solution. Just remember, pulling the full 2000 watts means that you're drawing over 160 amps. So make sure that your battery and your cables are up to the task. So overall, the ALLWEI 2000 watt inverter is a solid choice. It's reliable, well built, and it delivers clean power where and when you need it most. Whether you're off grid, on the road, or you're just preparing for an outage, this inverter is up to the task.